Hi, I'm John from Fishbon up in Santa Barbara, and what we have here is an installation called the Boiler Room that we put together for our New Year's Eve party, and we think that this installation would fit very well into the February 13th Lucent L'Amour show down in Los Angeles. Anyway, without further ado, let me show you it. The Boiler Room. Starting here, what we have is some controls and what essentially is a true mirror. This thing, you'll notice if I put up my left hand, it shows up on my right. This thing will probably change for something else because it doesn't have quite the impact that we need it to have. Moving on to the next part, we have the optic nerve of this place. And over here is our control panel. The controls don't in fact do much, but they do move up and down, and our little dials up here do go back and forth, and you can play with this thing. And we do have the hopper down here. This, if we get our particular way with it, will have things bouncing up and out of it, or something along those lines. For furniture in here, what we have are these, what we call the Cubans, which we made to be at seat height, so they would be very comfortable for sitting down on if we want to use this as essentially a small chill spot. The Cubans as well are eminently stackable, so I can in fact make a table out of them as well if we want to. One of the things we have been using them for is around the drum, and the drum has, although it seems somewhat incongruous, has a very definite function in this room, and that function goes along with this, which essentially is our pièce de résistance in the boiler room. And what this is a heart monitor. What I do is I put one hand on the copper panel on the right and the other hand on the copper panel on the left. Up above me are three lights. It's just gone yellow, and once it goes green, I will be able to listen to my actual heart. And here it comes in now. And that really is my heart. One of the things we found, which is really fun, is that if I were here with my girlfriend, what I would do is put my hand on one side, she puts her hand on the other, and then we put our hands around each other's necks to make a connection. And then if we are patient enough, we can in fact synchronize our heartbeats, which is kind of sweet, really. Now, one of the things that we love about the Boiler Room, and one of the things that we've been trying to do for a long time with the art that we're making, is to make it as modular as possible. This current configuration is made up of 14 separate pieces, but as we make them, we can incorporate new ones as and how we wish to do it. And every single time that we put it together in a new location, we can in fact make a completely different configuration to fit pretty much any location as long as it's flat.